Today, we're diving into one of the darkest moments in Star Wars Legends, when Darth Vader was sent to execute clone troopers for refusing to carry out Order 66. Order 66 was a top-secret contingency order that labelled all of the Jedi as traitors to the Republic, therefore subject to execution by the Grand Army of the Republic. In canon today, it is known that the order was planted in the minds of all clones via an inhibitor chip, giving them no choice but to follow it. This has been the case since Season 6 of the Clone Wars. Prior to this, it was largely believed that the orders weren't programmed into the clones, they were taught, and this novel supports that. It states that Vader knew that Order 66 had not been hardwired into the clones by the Kaminoans. Instead, the troopers, more so the commanders especially, had been programmed to demonstrate unfailing loyalty to the Supreme Chancellor in his role as Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Army of the Republic. When the Jedi had become a threat to Palpatine, they were sentenced to death. In the final hours of the Clone Wars, part of the Outer Rim sieges were taking place on the separatist world Murkhana. The 32nd Air Combat Wing, led by Commander Salvo, fought alongside Jedi Masters Roan Shrine and Bol Chatak, and Chatak's apprentice Ollie Starstone. Their mission? Destroy a deflector shield generator protecting a key landing platform. The mission was successful, but as they approached a rendezvous point, the Jedi sensed betrayal. Commander Salvo and a platoon were lying in wait. The Jedi hit the ground just as explosions erupted. As a result of the time in battle they had shared, Captain Clymer, the clone commando captain of Ion Team, assisted the three Jedi in escaping when the order was given. When Commander Salvo gave the orders to Clymer and his commando unit to assist them in an ambush, Clymer hesitated. Instead of assisting, Clymer and Ion Team detonated ECDs. Commonly used to disable droids, the surge caused by the ECDs made the helmet imaging systems and weapons go offline for Salvo and his troopers. As they were briefly disorientated, Ion Team had taken their weapons. Clymer briefly spoke to Master Shrine, as they couldn't figure out where the order to kill the Jedi had originated from. One of the clone commandos interrupted, notifying the Jedi that additional platoons were en route to back the clones up in hunting them down. Clymer told Shrine that he would let them escape this time, but if they located the Jedi again, they would have no choice but to engage.
Good soldiers follow orders.
Clymer stated the obvious, that the Jedi could kill them now and increase their chance of survival, but of course they refused. This choice made Clymer feel at ease about disobeying a direct order and accepting whatever punishment came their way. Over the ensuing 4 weeks, word had reached Emperor Palpatine that some of the clones stationed on Murkhana had failed to carry out Order 66. Concerned this could become more widespread, Palpatine dispatched Lord Vader to punish the clones for their insubordination and independent thinking. A Theta-class Republic shuttle descended toward the landing field on Murkhana. Commander Salvo welcomed Lord Vader to the planet by notifying him of the deaths of the 3 other Jedi that were stationed on the planet by presenting a body and 3 lightsabers. Vader didn't care for it, telling them to dispose of the bodies in any way they see fit. The Dark Lord questioned where the other 3 Jedi were, telling Salvo that he wasn't there for them, he was there to deal with the ones who let them escape. Clymer immediately stepped forward and took responsibility, before the rest of Ion Team joined him. Clymer attempted to defend him and his team by saying the order made no sense at the time, believing it could be a separatist trick. What you thought had no bearing on this. You are expected to follow orders, Vader replied. Although the clones were created one and the same, they all developed their own personalities depending on their individual experiences. Clymer's attitude here shows the ability of critical thinking. He stands his ground, stating they follow reasonable orders, and this wasn't one of them. He questioned why all Jedi were branded as traitors because a few of them had tried to arrest Palpatine. Igniting his blade, Vader told Salvo he wanted to deal with Ion Team as they opened fire. Not a single bolt made it past Vader's blade as he deflected blaster bolts straight through the helmet visors of 2 of the commandos, before he opened them up from shoulder to hip. Clymer and the remaining commando took advantage of this slight break and made a run for the tree line. Vader ordered Commander Appo and his men to capture them alive, which they did successfully, resulting in their imprisonment on Aegon 9. This event, although Legends, marks a real shift mentally for the character of Vader. He is no longer Anakin Skywalker, the man who fought alongside the clones and would do anything to protect them. This is Darth Vader, the enforcer of order and structure, and in that moment, Vader made it clear. In the new Empire, there was no room for conscience, only obedience, or death. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader, subscribe for more deep dives into Star Wars lore. If you have thoughts or theories about Vader's transformation or the clone's fate, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Until next time, may the Force be with you, always.